to the ground, he knows there is something special there. Those ones, they are running to get this knowledge. There are so many people running to get this kind of knowledge. This is not spirituality. Spirituality has to do with your spirit, how to bring it close to Allah. This is knowledge. It may even be knowledge of the malaikas, knowledge of the heavens, but it's not your knowledge. You're running after it. In these days, definitely, shaitan will find it easy to pull, because shaitan is supporting Dajjal, and the Dajjal is coming to give this kind of knowledge to people. First they say no Shariat, no right and wrong, no Amr bil Ma'ruf, Nahy anil Munkar. No, don't judge, brother. There's no right or wrong. We have to unite. Haq and Batil has to be together. That time you accept everything. That is love. That is what Allah is. Allah is love. Prophet said to us, it's unconditional love. Allah has put conditions to love. Allah is the creator of love. But people are thinking they have more love than Allah, and they have more mercy than Allah. There is a haq and there is a batil, and it is clear. Nobody can say, oh, I don't know, I'm not going to judge. It is okay, it is not okay. But of course, up to today's scholars, everything is okay. Because what the world is saying is okay, they say it's okay. So the son of Harun, what is his name? Karun. Aman? Taking it. And with that knowledge, he's making so much gold. And he's making that golden calf. And that golden calf became alive. And Musa alayhi salam, having Shariat and Tariqat in his hands. And as the Quran Karim is saying, what did he do? He threw the books at them. And he went back to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and says, Ya Rabbi, my people, they are not ready for spirituality. Allah gave him Shariat and Tariqat. My people, they're not ready for spirituality. Give them Shariat. Because the people that their spirits are awake, they don't need to know what is right and what is wrong. They don't need for someone to tell them. They don't need for someone to say this is law for this, law for this, law for this. They know. Because they are close to Allah, they know what pleases Allah and what doesn't please Allah. Those are the ones that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said in the Hadith Qudsi, my servant draws nearer to me when he performs the supererogatory prayers, the nafila ibadat, meaning the worship that you do that is not law that is given to you because it's forced to you. My servant draws nearer to me. He doesn't need someone to tell him this is the law. You have to do this. His heart is working. When his heart is working, Allah is saying, he will see with my eyes. He will hear with my ears. He will speak with my tongue. I will be the tongue that he speaks with. I'll be his ears that he hears. I'll be his feet that he walks. This is Hadith Qudsi. Of course, today's Muslim mentality, they say, oh, this is shirk. How can Allah be your ear or your tongue? Because they are trained, today's Muslims are trained to deny everything. Not faith. They are first not taught faith. They are first taught doubt. Question everything. What samina wa ata'na? First question. Question even your parents' faith. What? They go to shaykh, question their faith. There is a shirk. They go and they visit maqams of the holy people, question that. In fact, if they do all those things, if they celebrate Mawlid, if they do zikr, all this is bid'ah. Bid'ah will going to lead to dalala, and it's going to enter into Jahannam, so may as well kill them. Kill. Qatl wajib. It is wajib to kill because they're doing big wrong. That is the mentality of the Wahhabis. They didn't go to kill non-Muslims. They didn't go to kill Jews and Christians and unbelievers. They went first to kill the believers. They went and they stopped the Hajj and they massacred the Hajj. People who were performing the Hajj, and the floor of the Kaaba was completely wet with blood. Because they say these people, they commit shirk. Qatl wajib. What else? If they do any disobedience, they miss their prayers, they don't fast, kill them. Fatwa after fatwa after fatwa. The Khalifa cut off their head, but the unbelievers took the head and buried it. Kept supporting it until the head grew another body, and that body, now supported by the unbelievers, cut off the head of the Muslims, the Khalifa. And now it's sitting there in the Haramain like a big Jalut, like a big monster, sitting there saying, whatever I built, that thing is representing me. Kaaba doesn't representing us. What we not need to build as tall building as possible so that the Kaaba becomes a dwarf, and these tall buildings, make them to be sharp like the teeth of a dog. Yep. And who are they who just built them? They were barefoot and naked before. Turn the deserts to become green. Build all these tall buildings. And the slave, the mistress, the slave is going to give birth to her mistress. Fulfill all the prophecies of the Akhir Zaman. This is in our lifetime. So that people who go to the Kaaba, yeah, Kaaba. But you know what, honey? We can stay in the hotel. We can see the Kaaba there too. We can eat our nice dinner. And the Kaaba is there, subhanallah. So I feel so close to the Kaaba. Don't you know in Shariat it is forbidden to build anything higher than the Kaaba? But now you're on the 20th floor, timeshare. And your Kaaba is at your feet. Oh, so much knowledge, no barakat. All the sources of power in Mecca and Medina completely destroyed. What are they? Janatul Baqi, Janatul Mu'ala. Completely destroyed until it became just like the time of the Jahiliyyah, just stones here and there, everywhere. So there is no power now coming down. Inside the Kaaba, they ripped everything anyway. They put Italian marble inside. But Muslims love it. They say, subhanallah, look at this technology. Now we show them that we have technology, we have power. And Muslims are contributing to the destruction of Mecca and Medina, that all the sultans from the time of Hazrat Abu Bakr Siddiq radiallahu anh, from the time of the first Khalifa, from the time of the Umayyas to the Abbasis to the Ottoman sultans, that they've just built and built and built and built. They took everything away and they throw it to garbage. They say there is no such thing as tabarruk. Tabarruk, what they find from their own mushrik ancestors, if they find something that predates Islam, they say, oh, this is great. They put it in a museum, they touch it, they clean it very nicely, they put nice behind glass. People go there to make ziyarat. But anything that is from the time of the Prophet ﷺ, they finish. This hatred of the Prophet ﷺ is not Ahli Sunnah. Impossible. It's impossible. They say, no, love the Prophet ﷺ and you're going to start to worship him. We loved him. 1400 years in every Muslim country. Give me one instance that one Muslim said that Muhammad ﷺ is Allah. This is another miracle. Because you deny the Prophet, you deny rahmat. There is no rahmat in this world anymore. There is no compassion. There is no mercy. There is no mercy. How you can be sitting there enjoying all the luxury, performing Umrah or Hajj, knowing that there are hundreds and thousands of your fellow Muslims from holy lands, Shams is a holy land that Prophet ﷺ praised, that they become refugees and they have nothing. How does it sit with you? Well, what are we going to do? Feel something. I cannot change. You cannot change it. Change it with your tongue. If not, at least in your heart. No heart. Heartless Muslims have become. Heartless. So what if you can afford it? What system are you supporting? Oh, that Dajjalic system. Yeah. And we're seeing the results. We have to have a heart. We have to feel. We just finished the Ramadan. It's supposed to make us to feel how hungry people are, how poor people are. Majority, they don't feel it. They say they feel. Because right after the sun sets, they jump into the banquets and feasts and luxuries. Don't let me get started on how much food is wasted during Ramadan in Muslim restaurants. How much it is wasted statewide. Now we're going to enter into the time of Hajj. This is why we're speaking about this. This is a reminder for you and for me. This is real. We're not making stuff up. Maybe we should just finish trying to listen to the hadith of the Prophet ﷺ. Talking about the time of Hajj. You know that hadith? What is the Prophet ﷺ saying?
The rich people will go to Hajj to make as a vacation. The scholars will go to Hajj to show off their knowledge. And the middle class people in my will go to Hajj for the business.
And the poor, they'll go there to beg. That those who go, only a handful of their Hajj is going to be accepted. This is the state of the Akhir Zaman. This is for you and for me. It's not, I'm not saying we are exempt. Every one of us is for you and for me. Because the believer, he fears from Allah. The believer, he hopes in Allah. The believer does not only have hope from Allah, he fears Allah. It is between hope and fear. Nobody is teaching fear these days because the Jamaat doesn't like it. They hear something, the Imam speaking, they don't like it. Next general meeting, they bring him down. Bring another Imam that we pay that they can speak what we want to hear. Speak spiritual matters, nice, safe things. Not anything that's going to cause you to wake up and to understand. Praise us. We should be careful. The fitna of Dajjal, it is very, very, very great. We are living in the time of the fitna of Dajjal. If you think, no, Dajjal is not touching me, you're living, like they say, in La La Land. Because the Sahabi Kiram, they fear from that. And Prophet ﷺ is saying everyone is going to be tested, even the ones in their graves are going to be tested. What test? Everything is okay, Hoja Effendi. What do you mean? I have my share, I have my Allah. My Prophet is never going to allow you to do that. So you find yourself exempt from that hadith. It doesn't concern you. Be careful. That is showing arrogance. And that's showing foolishness. The fitna of Dajjal is very great in these days. This is important to save our faith and our religion from this fitna. This is what our Shaykh is concentrating on. If you like, take. If you don't like, leave. Welcome to those who come, farewell to those who leave. As you like. Wa min Allahu tawfiq. Al-Fatiha. Amen. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Right. We have something, bring for them. Any questions?